Did you think it was Christmas in July, or whichever month you're watching this in? Wondering if we're talking all about holidays with our puppies? Nah, not today, but I have covered that topic before. Today, we're gonna go over all of my favorite things. It'll be like I'm Santa with a bag full of goodies. Now, I have so many things that I've used with my own dogs and my clients over the last 20 years. Let me share all these things with you and save you the hassle of all the trial and error. Michele here with How to Train a Dream Dog. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when the next video goes live. Okay, let's start in order of what you'll probably need first. Now, don't feel like you have to go out and buy all of these things at once. Take some time to get to know your puppy and determine which of these items might be useful. We always have to take our puppy's individual preferences into account when deciding on spending habits. Oh, and if I go a little fast for you today, and if you're trying to take all kinds of notes, well, just save yourself the trouble, because all of these things that I'm going to mention today are linked on my website and in the description below this video. Alright, let's get started. Now, every puppy is going to need one of these, the crate. The crate is a lifetime tool for safety and security. It's a place of rest and relaxation, and you'll use the crate for naps and nights, at least for a little while. And forever, you'll want to use it when you leave the house. My pups are 2, 3, and 8 years old, and every time we leave the house, they go in their crates. I actually heard of a dog who was left out of their house who caught the whole house on fire. Pups who are left alone can get very curious, not to mention anxious and potentially harm themselves. And of course, potty accidents. Now, that's not what you want to come home to. Now, I recommend either the wire crate or the plastic crate, also called the travel crate. Over the years, I've started to prefer the plastic one. It just seems like most pups settle better in it. But the wire one can come with a divider that's easy to grow with your puppy. So do some research and maybe you'll find the best of both worlds. Next up, the Snuggle Puppy. This little guy is great to put in the crate when your puppy is young. The little heartbeat inside mimics that of the human mama dog or even littermates. And if you can get the mama smell on this guy, even better. Pro tip, make sure your puppy isn't a chewer. Most pups will be fine with it for a few weeks, but then sometimes they start chewing on it. If chewing happens, move it to the top of the crate. Your puppy will still feel the vibration of the heartbeat, I promise. As you're working on crate training, you're going to also be working on potty training. Do you want to know what's not on my list of favorite things? Pee pads, nope, nope, and nopity nope. Pee pads send the message to your puppy that it's okay to pee in the house. Pretty soon, that pee pad becomes a chew toy and your kitchen rugs become the new potty spot. Just say no to pee pads. Instead, say yes to this free new puppy starter kit that will guide you through all the best potty training tips and teach your puppy to go in the potty spot, outside. Now here's something you'll definitely love. So will your puppy. Fillable toys. These rubber toys have little compartments to fill with tasty treats, or even just part of your dog's regular meal. Some dogs love to work for their food. Now, these toys are also great for mental exercise, and if you freeze them, they feel great on sore puppy teething gums. Now, I usually have about 4 or 5 in my freezer at all times. Kong is also another popular brand, but I really like the West Paw Topple. Now, it's a little bit wider at the top and a little easier for young puppies to get their yummy stuff out from inside. So for more ideas on what to fill it with, check out this video here. Okay, you're definitely going to need a leash from day one. You'll likely want to get 2 different leashes. One of them can be shorter for training and more exciting walks. Usually about 4 or 6 feet is plenty. You'll also want a long leash for those awesome decompression walks where the pup gets to meander and sniff and explore. Now, take into account the size of your puppy when getting that longer leash. If you have a small pupper, you don't want a heavy leash that can bother him while he's doing his important sniffing work. Now, it's not uncommon to go through a couple of different leashes in the course of your dog's life. I like the kind that are easily washable. My leashes get pretty dirty when we go out on our walks. And of course, you're going to want a collar and a harness for your puppy. Collars that buckle are great for those early potty training months. Having it ready near his crate with the leash already attached is going to make the outing even more efficient. Think like a firefighter and have all your gear ready to go and prepared. But you'll also want a harness for those decompression or neighborhood walks. Now, I hate to suggest that you buy even more things, but these proper tools are very important. A back clip harness is a must for decompression walks. With that long leash, a pup can gain some serious momentum if he goes running, and a pup clipped to the back of the harness will protect his neck and spine. But for those neighborhood walks, when you're teaching him not to pull on the leash, a front clip harness might be better. Okay, let's talk more about management of space. As part of my training course, we teach our students the importance of managing the space to set up their puppy for success. This means that if there are areas that the puppy finds very exciting and she just can't control herself, they should be blocked off while you're in training. The excitement could actually lead to potty accidents, chewing on furniture, or even digging in the carpet. If you don't want her to destroy it, teach her what you want her to do instead, and block off the area so she can't keep doing the unwanted behavior. Now, here are a few of my favorites in this category. This pen is great for a puppy pen where your pup will hang out when she's awake but can't be fully supervised. Now, I like this one with the vertical bars right there so that pup can't climb. Those of you with little puppies might have to do a little extra DIY to keep those curious creatures from slipping through the bars. This pen is great to use as a border around the potty spot outside or on your balcony around your spot of grass. Now, this can help your puppy really understand that this is the place to go potty, and it'll cut down on the distractions during those potty breaks. It also keeps other critters out. Let's talk about bedding. This is definitely not something you're going to need right away. Young puppies do just fine on the floor, and some of them prefer it. Dog beds become a chew toy when pups are still really young. But when she's ready, this is the one that I liked. It keeps the dog off the floor, which might feel better for aging joints too. And I like that the dog has to step on and off of it. It makes the cue, go to your bed, a lot easier for the dog to understand. My dog Pickles loves his bed, which was a gift from an appreciative client. Now, let's talk about chew toys. There are so many to choose from, so I'm going to speed through these pretty quick here. Now, you have to evaluate your dog's chewing style, which could also change as they grow. I like Nylabones, Benabones, and Antlers, and I also love this indestructible bone. I have a very aggressive chewer, and this one has lasted for years. That's right, years. It's not cheap, but it's worth it to keep my pup safe and happy. I'm going to share the coupon code with you in the description below. Now, you know what I don't recommend ever? Rawhide. It's very dangerous for your pup, so please, whatever you do, do not give your pup rawhide. A lot of my students love bully sticks or things like pig ears or snouts. For some dogs, these are great, but you do have to know your dog's chew style. Watch for things that might splinter. Watch for any stomach upset if he gets too much of it at once. And be warned that some of these items can be super stinky. So don't buy the Costco size package just yet. Start with one or two and evaluate. I have a whole video on chew toys that will give you even more ideas. Time to talk about treats. Now, when your puppy first comes home, she might not want treats right away. Her whole world just changed, and she's probably not super comfortable just yet. But this is going to work itself out, and I'm pretty sure your pup will be happy to comply with your requests if it means a yummy treat. These are the two that I like best. The more moist they are, the more your pup will likely like them. Now, dry treats are also fine, but in the end, your puppy determines which ones work best. And of course, you can always use appropriate human food for treats. My favorites are dog-safe fruits and cheese. Most dogs will do just about anything if it means a tasty cheese treat will follow. You definitely can't forget the treat pouch. The timing of your treat delivery will play a huge role in how well your pup understands what behavior you like. So you'll want those treats easy to get to when you're in training mode, and of course, on all your walks. Now, I like this treat pouch the best because it closes easily, and dogs can't jump up to knock out extras. It has actually a few pockets to hold my poop bags, my phone, and my keys. It's really sturdy. I've actually had this one for about 8 years. Now, we can't have Christmas in July, or whichever month we're watching this video, without talking about toys. Of course, our puppies need toys, but the type of toy will depend on your puppy's play preferences. Does she like to shred, dig, forage, chase, fetch. This might change over time, but pay attention to what she finds fun to do and get some safe toys that allow her to do that. Now, some of my favorite things are a flirt pole for chasing, but do not ask the pup to jump until she's fully grown, and a long tug toy to use if she's doing a lot of biting. Now, the size of the toy can help keep her mouth away from your hands. Because biting is a natural behavior, we don't want to scold our pup for doing it, but we do want to teach her what is okay to bite and what is not. My dog Pickles loves to chase. I mean, he loves it. So for his first birthday, I bought him a lure course and set it up in the backyard. He loves to chase the little flag around, and it allows him to run faster than I would be able to lead him. I never leave him out there alone, and this is always done in short increments with plenty of breaks. But it's a good option for some breeds who were just born to run. Now, Randy and Deborah, students in my online course, love their iDig toy they bought for their dog Jack. It allows Jack to get out all of his digging tendencies, but in a way that's safe and productive. Now, there are a lot of puzzle toys and ways to deliver treats and meals that make it fun and engaging for your puppy. This video here goes into a lot of the different ones, and you can see which ones my dogs liked the most. Now, let's move on to more tools you might need for your pup. Even if you have a short-haired dog, grooming will be a part of her life. And if you have a long-haired dog, grooming is going to be a big part. It will be important to do grooming at home, in between appointments, to keep mats from forming and maybe as a calming down exercise. So with the proper introduction and desensitization, this process can actually be really fun and relaxing for your pup. Now, I like this brush here and this comb, and then these nail clippers. Just remember, the right tools won't magically make your pup enjoy the process. This is going to come down to a lot of training, but it's worth it for a lifetime of a content pup, am I right? Let's talk about a different type of favorite thing. These are a few of my favorite resources for all things canine. Now, don't forget, the links to all of these are going to be in the description below. There's also a really good site to understand when would be a good time to spay and neuter your pup. I'm not a vet, but Dr. Karen Becker is, and I think this is one of the best discussions on this topic. Of course, you want to get other opinions too. Now, while I'm on the topic, I don't want you to forget to desensitize to the cone your pup might wear after spay or neuter surgery. I like the NovaGuard cone or the donut. Now, to understand more about canine nutrition, I really love this site. It's from the UK, but I find it better than dog food advisory sites from the US. It's very comprehensive. Now, before I share my last favorite thing, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what else you need to know about raising and training your dream dog. Okay, that was a wild ride with tons of great information, but I think you're going to love all of these resources and products. Your mileage may vary, of course. Every pup is different, but these tools and these resources are a great place to start. Now, my final favorite thing is something I created. It's my online puppy training course. With over 50 plus videos and lessons on all topics including leash skills and counter surfing and biting and jumping and coming when called, this course will set you and your puppy up for success. In the comments below, tell me the very first thing you bought for your puppy.